Hi folks, this tournament game is getting started a little later this morning. About a minute and a half to go in warm-ups, and then we'll be ready for game one of the Chippewa Falls tournament. Welcome everyone to game one of the Chippewa Falls tournament. We have the Storm in the black jerseys. That's Damien busting in right off the opening face-off to get a shot. Little line change here. Vincent is out there with Damien and Sam McGross. Sam, who has the puck there, had a little breezer incident. He forgot his back in Minneapolis, so it was a mad scramble to find a pair, but he got a pair from another team, so all is well. This is Ellendale, Wisconsin in the white. Sam Miller is in net. He made his first save. Oline is at a school event, so he couldn't make it today, but he'll be here later for game two. There goes Sam, Damien, and Vincent again. A new look on this line. And it looks like the D might be different as well. Looks like Jack is out there with River. Looks like the coaches are changing some things up. There's an icing, 13:52 left here in the first. Again, your Minneapolis Storm, Bantam Sea Gray team is in the black jerseys. Ellendale, Wisconsin is in the white. Some loud fans today. The rink has a raffle. If you buy a ticket, you get a Bloody Mary. And there's a few Bloody Marys in the stands here. This is Wisconsin. It's A-OK. River's back. Jack moves over. River and Jack combined to stop that scoring attempt. That puck goes down. Looks like it's headed on net, and it is. The second line out here for the Storm has Theo, Bennett, and Will. Been some changes in the lines and in the 2D pairs. That means Julian and Elliot will be out together. This puck's going to head back to Elliot. He moves it up. That didn't hit Theo. Icing is waved off. So the Ellendale, Wisconsin team is going to try to break out. Puck at center ice here. That's Will. Theo tracks it down. Now we have Theo, Will, and Silas out there. The puck sent out to center. A couple of big guys on this Wisconsin team. Not too many, though. Looks like 2 taller kids. There's one right there, number 48. Ben Lano's out there now with Silas. Theo's coming off. Looks like he's going to be replaced by Jackson. So right now, Jackson, Silas, and Ben. 76 for Ellendale. Or Ellsworth. I can't remember which one it is, but they are from Wisconsin in the white. No score here early on. 11:46 to go, period 1. There's Jack chasing down a player. He moves in. Sam makes the save and covers the rebound. Nice job by Sam there to cover that one up against Sam Miller in net. I think we have everybody else here besides Oline. He'll be showing up later today. There's another game this evening, either at 6:30 or 8, depending on the outcome of this game. There's the Sam McGrath in his different pants. He comes cruising down the wing. Good play by the D there to stop that rush. Jackson will fire that one towards the net. Goes wide. Damien tried to track it down. This one's pushed out and will most likely be not, well, no. It is an icing, actually. That was close, but 70, I think that's 75 there is tall. Big kid for Ellendale. Of course, we've never seen this team before here in this tournament. Pretty evenly matched so far between these two. There's a face-off in their zone. Puck in the corner there. A little battle for it. Damien shot on net that was stopped. The goalie looked behind him, but he did stop that one. Shots on goal are 2 apiece early here. 10:59 to go in the first. There's Damien. He likes to shoot from anywhere. That shot gets deflected out to the point. Jack, his shot is intercepted. And Ellendale comes in. River and Jack are back. That one hits Jack in the shin pads. He gets it up to Damien. Damien right in front of us here is going to gather it in. He rolls over number 32. Wow. That kid's not that big, and Damien is. Looks like an offside. Boy, they might remember number 6 after that hit. That's what Damien does. So face off here. One back to Elliot. Elliot sends that puck deep into the Wisconsin zone. I might just call them Wisconsin, even though they're Ellendale, Wisconsin. Good play by Julian to stop that one. And there's Jackson. No, I'm sorry, that's Will. Nice pass to Theo. Theo moves in. He gets it back out to Elliot at the point. Elliot's going to fire. That gets deflected, but swept away. Puck comes out to Julian. He's going to carry up. Going to switch on the D pairs. Today we have Elliot and Julian together. Jack and River are on the other pair. There's 2 pairs. That one is going to go for another icing. So again, we're coming to you from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. First out-of-town tournament of the season for the Storm. Most people got here last evening. And again, there's another game this this evening and one tomorrow. All those are TBD depending on what happens in this one. No score so far, 9:42 left in the first. That puck is thrown towards the net. Sam makes the save. Elliott grabs it. That was Ben briefly lost it though. Elliott grabs that puck and throws it to the wing where Jackson gets it. Silas, nice little play to bump that out. This one is offside again. Face off outside the Minneapolis zone. Ellendale gets it deep. River turns it around. It comes up to the point. That shot tipped, but tipped wide. And that's number 75, probably the biggest kid on the opposing team. He got that tip. Silas got knocked over. That led to that shot going wide. 24 in white. Got that backhander not on net, which allows the Storm to try to break out. That's Ben. Ben sends it down. There should be no icing there. No. Jackson's cruising in to try to intercept. He throws a hit. Puck is played around and out. River sends that one up to Vincent. Again, Vincent, Sam, and Damien are on this one. There's Sam in his borrowed pants. There's Jack. His shot gets blockered wide. Goalie is out of position. Wraparound attempt by Sam just goes wide. Damien tries to get it up front. Goalie's still down. Goalie's been down for quite a while here. Oh, Jack got interfered with there. No call on that one. He was reaching for the puck and got knocked over. Oh, Sam hit a guy from behind, but that one is not called either. He didn't mean to do that. There's Vincent. He gets it to Damien. Damien and Sam are going to try to move in here over the blue line. They do. Damien's shot is deflected wide. Good pressure here by this line. There's Damien. He throws it out. That's going to come back to Julian. His shot is tipped, but on net. Good strong shift there by Minneapolis. 7:27 left in the first, no score. Minneapolis now has 5 shots to 3 for Ellendale, Wisconsin. Face off in the Wisconsin zone. This puck is played out and over the blue line. Elliott was there, but couldn't keep it in. The pass is tipped, but right to Theo. Nice little move there for Theo. Good pass to Will. Will lost it. Come back and forth in the neutral zone here. Bennett, Will, and Theo are offside. Again, no score, 7 minutes on the nose to go here in the first period. That face-off is sent to the far boards where Julian will collect it. He's going to fire that into the zone, but it's fired right back out. This one comes out again. Lots of neutral zone play here. That one is sent toward Sam, a bouncing puck, but it went wide, luckily. Kind of a tricky one. Comes number 76 in white, blocked by Julian. Theo's going to try to get away with this one. He does. He sends it out where Bennett gets bodied, but keeps going, keeps the feet moving. Good effort there, but the puck is sent again back to neutral. Bennett is caught deep after that hit. Good play there by Theo to try to keep it onside. Again, having never played this season, Storm have no idea how they play, if they're good, if they're not. So both teams are finding that out here early. Just under 6 minutes left in the first. The Storm have had the better offensive chances. Another hard hit in the Ellendale zone. That's River back. River sends this one over to Jackson on the near boards. That puck sent towards the front, but nice play by Silas to come back. He's getting lined up, but he makes a nice little play to get rid of the puck. Long delay there. That puck sent the length of the ice, and it will be icing this time. 5:15 to go, no score. Right, another face-off deep in the Wisconsin zone. That was Ben Lano playing center. Doesn't normally play center, so all sorts of changes today in this game. That's Silas tracking it down. Intercepted. And Silas working hard to keep that puck away. Oh, Jackson skating back, ran into an Ellendale player. Like he's okay, luckily. That's going to be called interference. So the Storm are going to have to kill a penalty. 4:59 to go in the opening period. Apologize for the camera bouncing a little. These are metal stands, and anytime I move even slightly, the camera moves too. So here we go on a penalty kill for the Storm. That shot from the point is deflected. Julian was tying up his man. He makes a strong play to Sam. Sam again in his borrowed pants gets rubbed off on the side there, but he stays with it. Good effort by Sam, short-handed, but he ended up losing the puck. That's okay. It comes back to Elliott. He tried to find Vincent. Julian, good block there, right in the shin pads. And this one probably won't reach. Maybe it'll reach for icing, and it does. Ice is still pretty fast here in the opening period. No score. 4:22 to go. 53 seconds left on the penalty kill.
Number 10, Benjamin Lino for interference.
Well, apparently Ben got the penalty. He's called Benjamin Lino. He's in there with his dad, who now is known as John Lino. He's the penalty box monitor for the Storm today. 44 seconds to go on this power play for Ellendale. Again, they're in white, Storm in black. Opening period, opening game of the Chippewa Falls tournament. This puck is brought into the Storm zone. The shot is deflected twice, but Sam was able to stop it. Shots are 5-5 right now. Score is 0-0. 22 seconds left on the power play. And if you hear some shots hitting boards in the background, there's a little shooting area to our left. Kids are in there shooting. That puck doesn't reach the net. Neither does that one. That was Bennett getting in the way. Jack's back to try to send this out. It goes up to the point. Jack again grabs it, and that one goes out, but it's going to go for icing. Benjamin Lino hops out of the box, so power play is over for Ellendale. No power play goal there. Still no score here. 3:28 to go first period. A point shot was stopped by Sam. It almost got deflected, but it didn't. Now the Storm are going to move out. That's Bennett cruising in. F1, F2, and F3 are Will and Theo. River with a good, solid play. Big size difference there, but he used his body to get in the way. Stop big number 75 from doing anything. There's Will and Bennett. Theo back checking here, good play. Jack and River are back. That one comes outside the zone and is sent along the blue line, but that's offset. 2:41 to go, again, no score here in the first. So another face-off here in front of the Storm bench. You can see there's a little press box above the benches. Don't often have something right above your head when you're on a hockey bench, but today we do, or they do. There's Jackson. Tried to reach behind him for that pass. Julian cleans it up. He's going to try to cruise in, but he loses it. Elliott's going to turn and chase. Another icing. We've got a number of those here. 2:16 to go. Face off in the offensive end for the Storm. That's Ben again playing center. Normally plays wing. Ben, Jackson, and Silas are here. We got Elliott and Julian. Elliott's going to cruise in and unleash a hard shot. That got blocked away by the Ellendale goalie. That puck hit the bench, and that'll be down in the Ellendale, Wisconsin zone. 1:57 to go. Shots are even, 6-6. No real great scoring opportunities either way quite yet. Let's see if Vincent and Damien and Sam can do something here. That's Damien. He tries to throw it out. He's going to stay after it. He does throw it out front. Gets all the way through. Jack's going to track it down and get a quick shot off. That goes wide. Sornby always try to get their shots off quick to get them through. They've done a good job all season of doing that. There's Damien. Behind the net, he tries to throw it out. That pass is blocked. Sam's going to try to track this down. Jack, nice job keeping it in. Another one towards the net. Gets stopped by the defender, and he throws that out to center. Good defensive play there. Jack keeps that puck alive. Shrugged off a forechecker. Able to get it to Vincent, who throws it deep for Damien. The net's off. Damien collided with that player, and he fell into the net, and that stops us with 1:04 to go here. Yes, there is an advertisement for a Jeff Flaig on the boards here, State Farm, but not a relation that I know of, but could be, who knows. But here we go, face-off. Comes back to Jack. Intercepted and sent in by number 24. Jack rides him off, and River comes in to help. Get new D pairs today. They're going to see how they work together. That puck comes up the near boards here, 76. Oh. We could see the angle perfectly here. It looks like Sam was screened until the last second. It just went in above his head. It was a hard wrister that hit the top of the net just under the crossbar. So 45 seconds left. Storm find themselves down 1-0. Nothing could really be done on that one. There's Bennett breaking in. Hard shot stopped by the Ellendale goalie. Theo keeps it in. See if the Storm can maybe get a late one here to tie this up. They probably had the better of the play, but oh, Theo, knee to knee. No call there. Looks to be okay. Julian steps up, keeps that puck in momentarily, but it's sent out.
That was a Concord goal, scored by number 76, Owen Jones, assisted by number 8, 48, Jacob.
And that's going to be the end of the first here with the Storm down 1-0 on a late goal by number 76. quite a few fans in the stands here. You can probably hear them at home. In Storm Trail 1-0 after 1. So this Wisconsin team has a pretty impressive win-loss record. Something like 21-4-1, but not sure of the level of competition here in Wisconsin. They've beaten some teams that had really bad records. Been beaten by teams with good records. So hard to say. It looks like Storm were equal and maybe a little better in that first period, but just didn't have any real dangerous shots. So we'll see if that can change here in the second. Getting all new lines, new D pairs, probably takes a little while for everybody to get used to that. So we'll see what happens here in period 2. Period 2, the Ben Lino line will start with Jackson and Silas on his wings, Elliott and Julian back on T. Elliott's a righty, Julian's a lefty, so that works out. So here we go, period 2, Storm Trail by 1. See if they can get a little pep in their step. This is a sort of early game, 11:30. Sam grabs that one and it does pop out of his glove. So Julian picks it up. He's going to try to find a winger. That's Silas. Puck, though, gets up to the point. Sent wide. Elliott's going to try to track it down. His puck is tipped out to center by Jackson. Silas will give chase. Number 81 moves in his shot. Again, a lot of wide shots today. So that's back to center. Number 32 is going to send one in. Floating wrister that Sam has no problem with. 14-14 to go here in period 2. Storm Trail 1-0 against Ellendale, Wisconsin. That was Jackson's dad saying hello. Puck sent to the far boards. It's flipped behind the Storm net. Jack and River are out there. River's a righty, Jack's a lefty, so that works out too on this changed up D pair. There is Damian looking for Sam. Probably can't tell on camera, but Sam's breezers are dark blue since he forgot his at home. That's River coming back in, and River grabs that from Sam. Sam Miller, the goalie. Damian controls. Storm have been close to getting some breakaways here, but just can't quite connect on those passes. Damian again cruises out, but has his attempt stymied. Sam on the near boards moves in with Damian, but that puck is sent out. Jack's got a hold and fire. That one's going to go all the way down for icing. 13:09 left in period 2, 1-0 Ellendale, Wisconsin. So face off here in the offensive zone again. That was Will on the draw. One back to Julian. Julian fires. It goes right into the glove of the opposing goalie. Good angle here for us to see that shot and save. try again. That's Will again at center. He normally plays wing. He wins the draw momentarily. There's Bennett cruising in. He makes a nice little turn. He finds Elliott. That was Elliott getting it towards the net. That one was out front momentarily. Julian keeps it in, pokes it down deep. It's Will trying to get it out front. Julian, good job holding it in like usual. That one, again, you can see it from here right into the glove of the goalie. So 12:38 to go. Storm trying to tie this up. They trail 1-0. All right, here we go. Yet another face-off in front of us. Offensive zone for the Storm. Will has that one pop back into the corner. Bennett's giving chase. Theo on the far boards also gives chase. Sends it wide. Will is going to try to take the body, which he does. Bennett was digging in there, but it comes out to center ice. Storm have 3 players right here. Julian's going to fire one wide. Bennett, good play there. Nice little curl, sends it towards the net. That's saved. Will couldn't find the rebound. This one's going to elude Julian at the point. Got several players in the zone. Battle right here in front of us. Pops out to center. Elliott had it, but lost it. That one popped in offside, but didn't get called. Bennett's going to throw that towards the net. This line stays out there. They've been out a bit. Again, right in front of us. A little back and forth. That one will probably be icing. And it is. 11:24 left here in the middle period. Again, this tournament is being held in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, home of the Leinenkugel Brewery. Several parents and coaches went there last night. Said it was great. That's what Chippewa Falls is known for. Nice town. Got some hills and big river running through the middle of it. There's Ben Lino, as he's called here. His backhander is stopped. So there will be another game tonight, either 6:30 or 8. It depends on what happens here. Right now the Storm trail 1-0, 11:10 to go. Looking for a tying goal. Have to say they have outplayed this team. And there's another icing on the white squad. A lot of face-offs, a lot of O-zone time, but nobody's gotten off a really good shot quite yet. There's been some attempted tip-ins, some rebounds. Scully looks pretty good, so they're probably going to need some sort of garbage goal to break the goose egg that's on the scoreboard. Face-off one to the far boards. Ben is there. He can't quite track it down. River's going to jump in front. Number 53 in white's going to cruise into the slot. River pestered him all the way, so he was not able to get a shot off. Nice play there. That puck sent towards the net, but deflected. 53 again in white is going to come out. Now he goes behind the net, throws it out front. Looks like it might have been a rebound. Just off to the side of the net that was poked in. Couldn't quite see what was happening there. Unfortunately, that means the Storm are now down 2-0. So that 1-goal deficit has become 2 with 10:25 to go. And the Storm are playing well and spending more time in the offensive zone than the defensive, but that puck was left open at the side of the net, and they cashed in.
assisted by number 44, Simon.
And that was number 53 who was pretty active that shift. There's another wraparound attempt. Sam stops that and the puck goes to the near boards here. All the way out to the opposite point. That puck doesn't make it to the net. See if the Storm can turn this around. Here comes Damian. Didn't quite grab that puck on his way through, but he gets it now. Getting held there, no call. He throws it out front. There's Vincent who tries to get it back to Damian. Oh, he tried to get that to Sam and that just didn't connect. Elliott with a good play there, and Damian, good back check. Knocks his man off the puck, gets it to Sam. Sam's going to cruise in down the wing, but he has the puck knocked off his stick. And Ellendale cruises back, and then this puck is sent down for yet another icing. So Minneapolis needs something to happen here offensively. They have not been getting the looks that they often get. This team has been pretty good defensively, but it feels like the Storm have yet to really put some dangerous chances together, which they often do. So we'll see what happens here. 9:08 to go. Again, they're down 2-0. First game of this weekend tournament in Chippewa Falls. That puck almost got loose. Bennett's going to grab this. Here's a break. He throws it over to, sorry about the camera there. He throws it over to Theo. Theo tried to get it back to him. Will throws it out front, but that's intercepted. Jack keeps it in momentarily, but it hit the player's helmet and pops out. Jack spins. He sends it deep for Bennett. Bennett, nice move. He's on the backhand. Oh, so close. Beautiful attempt there. He walked around everybody and tried to get it in, but he was just a little too deep to get that backhand in. Jack keeps it in. Will is along the boards. This one's going to be thrown out. Jack's able to keep it momentarily, but Ellendale intercepts. They head out down the wing. The puck goes into the near corner here, and it looks like there's a penalty of some sort. Not sure who that's on. Might be Theo? I'm not sure what Theo did there. Didn't see it. Ref is calling a slash, so that's going to put the Storm back on the penalty killer. 8:05 to go. Again, they're down by 2. I didn't see it. Did you guys? No. All right, so here we go. 8:04 to go. The Storm have to kill another penalty. Sam, nice blocker save there. Puts it into the corner. Another point shot coming up. That one is deflected. Nice left pad save by Sam. And that's Sam Miller in the net today. He's made some nice saves here. That's an icing, so we'll come back here for a defensive zone face-off. Maybe we'll see a short-handed goal here. Who knows? But the Storm needs something to get him going. Down 2-0, killing a penalty with 7:43 left in the second. Nice block there by Silas up high. That puck hits the side of the net. Oh, that is a definite trip. So we're going to have some 4-on-4 action for 56 seconds, and then Minneapolis will get about a minute to try to cut this deficit. 7:31 to go, so 4-on-4. Ben, Silas, Julian, and Elliott are going to be out here. Again, Ben playing center, I think for the first time this season. He's in for the face-off. Ben does win that one back to Julian. Julian unable to keep, and this is going to be a breakaway. Number 53, stopped by Sam. Great save by Sam there. 53. He scored the last goal. He was all alone, but he was foiled by Sam Miller in net. So that's big because that would have been a 3-0 deficit. Again, we're 4-on-4 here. Another 46 seconds, and then
penalty, number 46, Emmett Nibbler for tripping.
Then the Storm will have about a minute on the power play. That'll be their first power play of the game. There's Elliott. Got a little extra room out there with the 4-on-4 situation. He's going to send a hard wrister to the net. The goalie made a nice save with his blocker. He's a big goalie. He looks pretty good. Ooh, that was an accidental collision there. No penalty call. I don't think anybody was trying to hurt anybody. 32 with the shot that went well wide, high and wide. This one comes in. There was a rebound, but Julian got that out quick. That one's blocked. There's Silas. He tried to get it to Sam. And now the Storm are on the power play, but I don't know if the clock isn't quite right or what, but it's a very abbreviated power play. There, good hustle by Bennett. Oh, look at this. He's going to try to wrap around. Good effort there by Bennett to prevent that from being icing. And then once he got it, he curled and almost snuck that one in the far corner, but the goalie was there. Again, he looks pretty good in net, so Minneapolis is going to need to take a lot of shots, try to get some tips. Got a little defensive mix-up here, but looks like the Storm are just going to keep Bennett back on D for the moment after the 4-on-4 and brief power play. That's Jack. He had a guy behind him, but he intercepted that. This one's kept in and thrown towards the net. Jack keeps that one in momentarily. Sent out to center. Another breakaway coming here. Oh, that one goes. So that breakaway, the shot hit the post, the rebound just laid there, and then it just got pushed in barely. And that's unfortunate because that puts Minneapolis down now 3-0 here in the second. Looks like the Storm are not noticing that Ellendale is putting guys at the far blue line. That's several passes now that have connected with the player all alone and coming in on Sam. He stopped the first breakaway, but that one off the post, and then the rebound just trickled in. Vincent's cruising in. He's stopped. Jack keeps that one in. He's going to try to get it to the net, but that's intercepted. And again, two players behind our D. River got back. Jack got back. He takes this one. He's going to follow his own dump in. That's Damien. Damien's going to try to walk this out. He hits the outside of the net. Be great if and they did get one. Damien to Vincent. That's the lead down 3-1. Sure that was Vincent, but it looks like Damien's going through the line first, so who knows? He may have deflected that in, but however it worked. It's good. 4:50 to go. Now a 3-1 game. Good recovery there by Minneapolis to shake off that third goal. Much more manageable 2-goal deficit. See if they can maybe get another one. There's Damien. He's going to do his best. He's got Vincent out front. He tried to go to him. Vincent does get it. He gives it back to Damien. Sam's open in the high slot. Damien again. This is what he does. That was Damien. He must have deflected it because they're calling it his goal unassisted. Jack shot. It's deflected and then goes in. I think that might be Damien again. Or maybe Vincent, but regardless, look at that. Suddenly we have a 3-2 game. Vincent went through the line first, so most likely his goal. 3-2, 4:23 to go. There's the spark that Minneapolis needed. Great couple of shifts there. Cuts this back to a 1-goal deficit. We'll see if the Storm can keep the momentum here late in the second. They got to make sure they don't let these Wisconsin players behind them in the neutral zone. That's been a problem. But here we go. That is Bennett. Bennett makes a nice move. He's got a guy right on him, and he scores. We have a tie game. Well, how about that? 3 goals in about maybe a minute and a half. Huge response by the Storm. You can hear the fans. We are right back to a tie game. That was a beautiful goal by Bennett. Great individual effort to beat 2 players and then beat the goalie. There's Will. There's Bennett again.
Storm goal scored by number 4, Samuel McGrath, assisted by number 6, Damien Kessler, and Jackson Manuel on Flaig.
I think that was the wrong goal scorer. They don't say him, but that was clearly Bennett, number 8. After that. No, I'm sorry, they're probably announcing the second goal. They came so fast that it's taken them some time to announce them. So again, 3-3, just like that. Minneapolis comes back from a 3-goal deficit to tie this thing up. 3:38
The third
to
Storm
go.
goal scored by number 8, Bennett Hale, assisted by number 15, Elliot Bachler.
Whoa. The collision at center there that goes uncalled. Will got knocked over, but apparently that was legal. They did just announce the Bennett goal. So just some great plays here. The team effort that the Storm have shown all season. Working well together, passing to each other. Gets them right back in this game. It looked pretty bleak for a minute there, but here we are, 3-3. So see what they can do. That's Bennett, latest goal scorer. His pass ends up back with Julian, who tries to send it wide. Julian gets in the way here, luckily, because that could have been a break. That puck heads wide. Ellendale has not had a shot for quite a while. Storm have really kind of taken this game over. Theo's going to give chase on that Bennett dump in. He stumbles a bit. Let's see if Elliott can keep it in with his long reach. He does. Then Leno, as they call him in Chippewa Falls, got in the way there. This puck, 2 players were out at center ice. Elliott's going to try to track this player down. Julian finishes the job. That one's thrown out front. Oh, near miss. That was real close to being another goal for Ellendale. They have some life here. Jackson, though, intercepts momentarily. Storm got to regain their control here. Puck is deep, under 2 minutes to go here. Less than 2 minutes to go, I should say. Elliott battling to try to get that puck away, and he does. Stays in at the point, though. There's Jackson, good effort. Julian's going to finally get this to Silas to clear the zone. That took a while. And another rush coming back this way. Elliott's back. That one goes outside the zone. Ben, oh, nice attempt. Good try for Jackson, but that didn't connect, so we have an icing in it. Face-off back in the Minneapolis zone. 1:22 to go. Again, a 3-3 game if you're tuning in just now. Storm are down 3-0, but they came back with 3 goals in about a minute and a half. Tie this game, so great effort to get back in it. A lot more energy in the rink right now. That's Jack along the near boards here. That's going to pop out. Sam's trying to track it down. He's got Damien with him. The puck gets in for number 46 for Ellendale. His shot goes off the outside of the net. Down to the 1 minute mark here. Will pops that puck out, looking for Damien and Sam. They can't quite grab it. Here's Damien. 1-on-3, but he gets a hard shot off. Just goes wide. Nicked the goalie's glove. Sam's going to track this down. 45 seconds to go. His pass comes out where River. Quick shot goes towards the net. Look at this. Oh. I don't know if you can see at home, but Sam was wide open out front. Vincent and Damien just could not get that pass over. The goalie covers. 3-3, second period. 34 seconds to go here. Setting up for an exciting third. Oh, this puck is one straight back, but goes outside the zone. Jack's going to have to be sharp there. Puck is still in the Storm zone. 19 seconds to go. Jack's going to take a look and see what he can do. He sends it up. See if Damien can track this down. 11 seconds. Damien's cruising in. Oh, nice pass back to Vincent. Oh, puck is under the goalie. Oh, my goodness. Puck is actually behind the goalie, and Damien tried to sneak in, but the goalie turned and covered it right before Damien could get there. So 5.4 seconds left. One last face-off here. Great comeback here in the second for Minneapolis. 3-3 game. Oh! Damien and Sam and Vincent, again, this new line. All the lines are new today. They almost put the Storm up by one late here in the second. So we go to the third. Tie game, 3-3. Here we go for the third period. Threes across the board. Third period, 3-3. In Minneapolis down 3-0. And they storm back with 3 quick ones to get this tied up. So 15 minutes left here. Opening game of the Chippewa Falls tournament this Saturday now afternoon. We will see which team gets the next one. Of course, we hope it's Minneapolis, but that remains to be seen. It's Elliott who throws it up and out into the neutral zone. Number 48 for Ellendale comes back. Nice pass across the rink to big number 75. That's ended by Bennett. But then he loses it, and this puck may head all the way down for another icing, and it does. So back we go, opening minute here of the third period. There's 2 rinks here. They're connected in the middle by a upstairs mezzanine type thing. That's where the Bloody Marys are. You can see both rinks from up there. Looks like there's another viewing area to our left up high. Our fans are down here. That's Ben Lino. He's got Jackson heading to the net, and he has Silas, but that play was broken up. That was a good 3-on-2 rush. Didn't quite connect. 81 here for Ellendale, loses the puck. Jackson gets it out to center. That is River with a nice pass to Jack. Jack's got to get it out quick, which he does. He gets that to Silas. Silas tries to find Jackson. Jackson's cruising in and throws a hit. And then he gets hit, and then everybody goes down. Some more hits occurring behind the play. Puck is broken out to center by Ellendale. That's a River back on D doing a good job, and Ben Lino. That puck is lost at the blue line. 2-on-1 if they hustle. That's Silas with Jackson. Jackson's all alone. Silas either didn't see or hear him there. His shot is stopped. Jackson goes down behind the net again. This one's going to come out to the point where Jack stops it. Good stop. He's going to have to get that off quick. Oh, Jackson was there, but he couldn't quite tip that one. Long shift here for this line. That puck pops free. River with a good play to break up that odd man attempt. Storm better get off. Oh, Damien. Nice move. He's all alone. Line change, so he's got nobody with him. Now he does. That's Vincent. Damien tried to get it to Vincent. It's loose out front. That's Julian cruising in. That puck doesn't make it through. Some good flurries here for the Storm. Now they face a 2-on-1 the other way, and Sam stops that. 12:16 to go here in the third. Again, we're still knotted at 3. Minneapolis came back from a 3-0 deficit in the second. 3 quick goals. So face off in the Storm zone. They're going to do that one again. Somebody did something. Looks like Katrina Kessler is the winner of one of the raffle prizes. Here's a rush. That's Sam. Damien's with him. Sam's shot goes over the net. Cracks it down. Sam. Now this is a good line.